What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. They just dropped the first trailer for the Penguin series that is supposed to be dropping this year. Obviously, we know like the Batman got delayed a whole year, and that's just crazy that a sequel to the Batman is going to take place 4 years after the first movie. And by the time by the time that movie comes out, Robert Pattinson will be 40. Mind you, he's playing a young Batman.
You're gonna be able to play DCU Batman by that point.
But yeah, guys, if you are not already familiar with this channel, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, but most importantly, click that bell. That way you're notified every time we upload. If you like this type of content, trailer reactions, movie reviews, video essays, and we do run a podcast, which we will get right back up running extremely soon. But yeah, if you guys like that, please do that. That support will be greatly appreciated. Feel free to comment below your thoughts on this, the Batman, anything related to this today. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and react to the first trailer for the Penguin. Was that what's his name from the Runaways?
I've never seen The Runaway.
Underrated.
There's a gangster, real old school type, Rex Calabrese. He was a big deal.
Dude, he's so transformed into
Colin Farrell in the role
it's so crazy.
Call out to you.
The Ozzy?
Ooh.
When I'm 14 or something, he has a heart attack and dies.
The Iceberg Lounge?
Still holding a cigar. In my neighborhood, they throw a parade in his honor. A freaking parade. I mean, it wasn't fancy.
Oh, that parallels that shot of Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like Sopranos type of...
Yeah.
What he meant.
Clancy Brown?
Oh, Clancy?
Yeah, that is him. I'm pretty sure that's the guy from the Runaways.
She looks familiar too.
Can you imagine to be remembered like that?
Is this dude about to take over Gotham, dog? Like,
Penguin about to be the ultimate big bad of the Batman 2.
All right, everyone. That was the first trailer for the Penguin. Really short, really quick. But what did you think about it? Give your thoughts. Anything?
I thought it looks pretty. It looks pretty damn good. It's a little teaser, so there ain't too much. But I mean, all I need is Colin Farrell as the Penguin, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're releasing this show as a way to bolster his role in a sequel movie. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I know everybody's like, "Oh, the Batman 2 is gonna have Mr. Freeze or Hush." Bro, they could easily, like, they kind of, you know, they're building up his character. I could see them doing that, but yeah, I mean, it all looks good. The quality is there. You know, it doesn't look like a, you know, just a Max show trying to be in the Batman universe. Like, it looks like something in it has the same quality as that movie.
For sure.
So I mean, it's looking good. Clancy Brown's in it. I love anything Clancy Brown is in.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what role he plays. And
yeah, and Colin Farrell just as the Penguin is just.
I'm so interested to see, like, obviously when they announced this series, I was like, okay. I mean, he was one of the like best things of the movie, and I still remember vividly.
Yeah.
During the Batman's production, when that first set photo of him released, and everyone was like, "Is that Colin Farrell?" Like, did they mix up the casting list? Like, because it looks nothing like him. He's so transformed in the role, like verbally and like just how like his body language and just how he moves. But I'm really interested to see how what this means to the what are we calling it, the Reevesverse or the Batman universe? I don't know.
I don't even.
But I'm curious to know like how this plays a role in that. Will this affect the Batman Part 2?
Yeah.
Or will this affect another spin-off of that? Or like will Penguin be like kind of the I guess you should say like the puppet pull the not the
Yeah.
puppet but the like the guy pulling all the strings that eventually leads to like maybe certain villains coming in, and I have no clue. It seems like he's trying to clearly take the throne of Gotham, and I'm curious as to if we'll find any characters that show up in this that challenge that we might recognize.
Oh yeah,
like you know, there's Batman lore. Like I also like, even though I said in the reaction that this looks like a Sopranos type of thing, which is cool. I like the whole like mob almost gangster like.
It looks a little bit darker
like
than the Sopranos.
Yeah,
a little bit
but I can't help but think about the possibilities of, I don't know, Clayface before he turns into Clayface showing up, or a character that is in the Batman mythos showing up. And while I don't want to put those kind of expectations on it, but
do we know if this like where this is on the timeline? I assume
it's clearly after the Batman.
I assume. Yeah.
And like, I know there's like rumors and stuff, and I know Robert Pattinson visited set. I'm not gonna get my hopes up like to see him. Like I'm not gonna set my, because that's an issue that a lot of people had with Echo, which
I could see it happening though.
So dumb, which was so dumb that people were like, "Oh, Daredevil was only in it for." It's like it's not called Daredevil. Like what do you mean? Like, so I'm not gonna sit there and get mad if Robert Pattinson's Batman doesn't show up, because it's not even about him. It's
called the Penguin.
Like, if he showed up, cool, you'll see me eating that shit up, but you won't see me like getting mad if he doesn't.
I mean, who knows? There could be some other characters that pop in and out of this that like Selena Kyle, Carmine Falcone.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know who's in it. I don't know who's in
either.
Like, I don't know the full cast or anything, but that wouldn't be out of the realm. Like, I could see that happening.
Yeah, it definitely seems like this will be kind of this will hopefully.
I wonder how many episodes it'll be too.
Yeah, as well. I wonder like what kind of series this will be. I'm guessing it'll probably be like a 8 episode, like each episode's 50 minutes. You know, that kind of series. But I'm just I'm fascinated with if this will have the ability to keep the demand for the Batman, because after the delay, I'm not gonna say, obviously if the Batman 2 dropped, I'd be ecstatic. Like, the second a trailer's online for that, I would be there immediately.
A delay,
but I do feel like there's a lot of people that were fans of the Batman that are kind of trickling on it and kind of being like, I'll just take that. And I feel like it might be losing steam. That momentum that because they immediately greenlit the part 2, like immediate. It took like surprisingly longer than we thought, but like it was pretty quick. Yeah. But you know, I do see it, you know, kind of dying down, and hopefully the Penguin can kind of reignite that flame for the fandom and for this universe. That way, you know, we can get, you know, probably a trilogy or you know, let this universe kind of tell its story and wrap up before. Sure. And like, will this like coincide with the DCU Brave and the Bold? Like, there's so many questions here. And especially after the Batman being delayed, like it makes things so much more confusing and more difficult. Yeah. But hopefully this does something so interesting that it does reignite that fire that everyone had before, like shortly before and shortly after the Batman release. Like that era of just like when the trailers dropped for that movie, everyone was there, everyone watched the movie, and then it just started trickling down and they couldn't really ride that momentum. So I'm really hoping this definitely kind of charges that back up, because I want the Batman part 2. And you know, it is kind of frustrating how long it's taking. I'm not even gonna act like it doesn't frustrate me, because like 4 years to a sequel, it's not like it's a $300 million movie production budget, so it's like it is kind of frustrating. But you know, the more time that someone takes on something, the more polished they can be. And I'm just gonna Matt got signed on and started writing the script for part 1 in 2017. So like, I'm gonna just let him cook, because it took a long time, but he cooked. So we gotta just let him cook. But you guys tell us in the comments below what you guys
Let us
thought
know.
about this trailer, about the Batman, anything related to this. Tell us. We love discussing with you guys down there. And if you made it this far and you haven't, come on, like the video, subscribe, and click that bell. Helps out the channel a ton. All three for free. But other than that, guys, it's been your boy 𝙎𝙬𝙆𝙀.
Me and boy KJ.
And hopefully we will see you guys in the next one.